Are you aware of the perfect storm, which is at the root of your autoimmune condition? Joining today in today's session, I'm doing these extra series on called Healing from Within, where I take you through various aspects of how you can heal from autoimmune condition, whether there is a cure where you can go beyond symptom management and you can actively participate in your body's healing process. So let's get started with today. So there is a combination of factors which is called the perfect storm, and it leads to the activation of autoimmune disease. And I first became aware of it when I was dealing with my daughter's severe health issues. She had severe eczema when she was a baby, and it sort of became just worse progressively. And one thing led to the other. We grapple with all sorts of medications, etc. And this is when I learned the connection between immune dysregulation and gut health, and started focusing on her gut, and that's sort of what finally led her to disease remission and brought her eczema under control. So I will be sharing with you some parts about that, and I know that sharing some of my experiences may help you to understand that there is a lot that you can do to deal with your chronic health issues, with your autoimmune diagnosis. And if you like what I have to say, make sure that you join the free Facebook group, the close Facebook group. It's called Healing from Within with Anindita Community, and I will be sharing the link below. So this whole personal experience that we went through for several years, and it's sort of, in some sense, it's still an ongoing journey, because you don't really cure a chronic disease. And I'm sure if you're already dealing with one, or if you've seen a loved one going through that kind of struggle, you would know that by now. There is no magic pill. There is no medication apart from helping you with the symptom management, maybe giving you some pain relief. And that's where the problem lies. And that's why people often feel frustrated, they feel helpless, they may even feel hopeless. And that's certainly what happens when a lot of clients come to me. And this whole personal experience of dealing with these struggles is what led me to health coaching in the first place. This is what allowed me to find functional medicine, which is again about addressing the root causes of any chronic disease using a systems biology approach, where we treat each we don't treat each organ or each body part as discrete, because honestly it's all interconnected. And if you pull it's like, if you pull a string at one end and it's a ball of string, then something else gives, right? There is a connection there. There is a lot of factors which are at play in any chronic disease progression, and particularly autoimmune diseases, which is what I am focusing on, right? And I decided to work on increasing awareness about this, and what is the importance of addressing the root causes. Because most of us get stuck at the leaves, right? If you think of the whole healing process as a tree, then the root is where you need to focus on, right? Because that's what any good gardener would do. If you're trying to grow any kind of plant, you would need to make sure that the soil is fertile. You need to make sure that you are putting in the fertilizers, the nutrients, water, the sunlight, whatever else the plant might need to grow, and not just grow, to thrive. And that's true with with creating health and with managing any existing condition, especially if it's a chronic condition. So rather than being on the leaves, which most of us get stuck in, trying to figure out how to manage this symptom and how to manage that symptom, we need to address the root, right? And this is a way for me to sort of create awareness about it, and I decided to do that. And I decided to create a step-by-step framework, which is what I go through with my clients inside my private coaching practice. But just knowing it is not enough, right? And again, what I learned is that even though I became aware of what was at the root of her eczema, my entire focus, of course, shifted to healing her gut, right? Because gut is where most of the chronic disease starts. Like, disease literally begins in the gut. Most chronic diseases do. But even once I understood that, what I figured out is that, and honestly, I had an amazing functional medicine practitioner who is like my mentor today, who is my mentor today, and whom I'm very much in touch with. And he gave me, he gave me the direction that I needed to move towards, right? He is the one who told me that this is, this is what you need to focus on. Gut health is where you need to start, and this is how you can do it. And these are some of the supplements you can take, etc. Right? But then at the end of the day, there's so many factors which are at the bottom of any chronic disease progression. Right? So whether it's lifestyle choices, whether it's dietary choices, whether it's personal care products, whether it's stress management, it's a combination of factors at play which makes it so hard to see results. And I figured that out. I was sort of struggling with that, right? And it, of course, took me a long time to get all of these in place, but I did. I was working on it day by day, because it's the day-to-day kind of changes, the day-to-day actions that you need to take, the day-to-day steps that you need to take, the changes that you need to make, which is, I think, the most difficult part of this healing journey. And I call it a healing journey deliberately, because it is a healing journey. It's a marathon, it's not a sprint, right? It takes time to see, make changes and see the results. It's like, just like if I, again use the analogy of the plant, growing a plant. You can't put a seed in the soil and expect the plant, to grow at your will, right? That very next day. If you're planting an apple tree, or you want the fruits and you want to enjoy the fruits of your labor, you have to wait. Like, you may have to wait several years, in fact, to see the results. So it's very similar when you're creating health rather than treating disease, when you are going beyond symptom management, when you're supporting your body's unique healing process. And I'm going to talk about that a bit as well. You need to give it time, and it's frustrating, and I've been there. So all the things that I had to make changes, so I realized that this is something that I have experienced in, and this is probably what is something that is most beneficial for my clients, because I can give them the step-by-step process, because I've been there. And the thing is that the other thing that I realized is that the conventional thinking, I had to sort of overcome that. Because what is the conventional way of thinking about chronic disease, right? And I honestly don't even I never put any blame anywhere, because that's never constructive. And in fact, just blaming any particular way of thinking is not helpful. And in particularly, the conventional way of thinking is more about symptom management, right? Like, you need to manage your symptoms. Because that's what has helped in the past, when chronic diseases were not the plague of the 21st century, and believe me, they are today. So the conventional thinking is that chronic diseases cannot be reversed and is only limited to symptom management. And it's something that I had to overcome way back in 2014, and I had to do a lot of research to do that. I had to do a lot of mindset shift, but I did that, and it took me almost a year, and I got convinced that if I could sort of focus on addressing the root cause, we would see results. And at the end of the day, there was limited downside. So there are a few things. So before I sort of share with you the perfect storm, the actual there's actually three things. Just sharing with you some lessons, because I think this is equally important, apart from learning what lies sort of underneath an autoimmune condition. One is that one of the major lessons that I learned is that it's important to find and address the root causes. The second is that it is possible to arrest the autoimmune process, and in some cases even reverse the dynamic, right? It depends on the person. And third, that we need to find ways to support our body's unique healing process by treating it as our friend rather than our enemy, right? Because many of us get stuck here as well. But coming to the perfect storm of autoimmune disease progression, autoimmune disease activation, and this is based on the amazing work by one of the world's leading researcher on celiac disease and gluten intolerance. He's a medical professional known as Dr. Alessio Fasano, and he says, and his research has found that it's a combination of three factors, which is, one is the genetic factor, the second is the enhanced intestinal permeability, and the third is trigger, right? Some sort of environmental trigger. These are the three things which have to be in place for any autoimmune disease activation. and this is not something that is widely known, unfortunately. And this is what was was a light bulb moment for me, because all three sort of why we cannot address all three. The genetic factors is something that you're born with, but you can certainly change the environment around you. So there are many things that are certainly in your control that's why, which can halt the autoimmune disease progression, the process, and in many cases even reverse it. And when you know these factors, and it helps. So for example, if I'm talking the environmental triggers, it can be a microbe, it can be a toxin, it can be a very stressful period, it can be a period of where you're not getting enough sleep, and sleep is extremely important for the body's healing and repair process, memory, etc. So it can be all of this, and there are many of these areas which are in your control, where you can make better lifestyle choices, where you can make dietary changes, etc., where you can incorporate stress management techniques to help you with it. So this is the perfect storm which creates chronic autoimmune activation. So once again, it's genetic factors, the second one is enhanced intestinal permeability, and the environmental trigger. So if I sort of just talk about for example, enhanced intestinal permeability, which is actually the area that I focused on quite a bit in my daughter's case, and it's something that I work with my clients. We usually follow a 5-step gut healing process, and it starts with eliminating foods which are creating this enhanced permeability in the first place. And what it simply means is that there is a certain amount of selective permeability which is naturally present in your gut lining, which is obviously there so that all the foods that you're consuming, that you're digesting, breaking up and digesting, gets absorbed into your body and gets transported into each and every cell wherever it's required. So there has to be some level of permeability for these nutrients to slip through, and it should be in it should be broken down into, for example, proteins have to be broken down into amino acids, fats into fatty acids, and carbohydrates into lactose, right? So these are the very, very small building blocks which needs to get, and apart from other vitamins and nutrients which has to get transmitted to each and every cell in your body for energy production, etc. But what happens is in autoimmune disease, because of different factors, vitamin D deficiency, medications, so there are different factors which lead to enhanced intestinal permeability, which then is one of the main factors at play in autoimmune disease. So if you are looking to reverse that, then you will have to certainly focus on that, and it starts with eliminating certain foods from your diet, for example, gluten and dairy. And this is something that we did, and this is something that I do with all my clients. So when we talk about reversing an autoimmune dynamic, right, it's the other thing that you need to be very clear about is that whatever factors were at play in creating the autoimmune disease in the first place, can cause a resurgence or a flare-up if you sort of slip back into those habits, right? Which is what makes management of chronic disease, and in particular autoimmune disease, so tricky. Because the minute that you've made certain changes in your diet, etc., in your life for 6 months, and you've seen an amazing change and transformation in your disease, and you've seen a lot of the symptoms improve. But what happens is that if you're not able to sustain those changes, if you are slip back into your old habits, your old lifestyle choices, your old dietary choices, then you can certainly have an autoimmune flare-up or a resurgence. And this is what keeps happening. And even if you are sort of pretty careful, there can be various reasons why there is a resurgence. But as long as you know what to do about it, that is where your power lies, right? So today's session actually was about just giving you an idea about what is at play and what is the perfect storm behind the autoimmune disease activation, whether it's the genetic factors in enhanced intestinal permeability and some environmental trigger, and some, there are quite a few things that you can sort of focus on in this area, so that it affects gene expression, not necessarily, you cannot change the type of genes that you are born with, but you can certainly have a role to play in the gene expression. You can choose to work on healing your gut, in other words, repairing gut repair, improving your gut health, which is what I did in my daughter's case. And of course, you can remove some of the environmental triggers once you become aware of it, right? So this is what is I wanted to share with you today. I hope that you found it useful. This is something that I share resources and information, and we'll be having more such sessions in the future. Do join us in the private Facebook community. It's free and it's called Healing from Within with Anindita Community. I have shared the link below. I hope to see you there.